I don't have to tell you things are bad.
Oh my god.
How many of us feel battered? The few weaponizing lies and disinformation at the expense of the many.
Being a mom is the most important thing in my entire life. And, bullshit.
And from the horrific war in Ukraine to the rolling back of constitutional rights here in the United States, we are witnessing a global assault on democracy and freedom.
Then something really wrong is going on. Way to go, a-hole! You stupid, ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard!
I was such a fraud.
Oh yeah, that's it. Turn me up in the headphones. I walked into the party like a flamingo on a yacht, looking for a big, dumb, rich guy to take everything he's got. You had one eye thinking about mommy, and then you smelled me walk by, and all your family said, don't flip and trust her, don't flip and trust her. And my big vein, my head is the size of a mountain, my big vein. I bet you regret that I found you, don't you?
All right, what's going on, everybody, folks? How you doing? How's everything going? Listen, folks, got a big show here today, all right? Big show. First of all, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the show. Who loves you, baby? Now, also, everything I say is alleged. One could argue, oh my God, my opinion. First of all, we're going to get into this. So much to cover, so much news, so much stuff surrounding the Sharkle Markle. I gotta stay focused. Listen, oh my God. Okay, first of all, Markle goes to the Godmother's bookstore. I don't know what is going on with her and Godmother's. She's doing interviews out of there. She doesn't even read books. Oh my God, I'm doing Duolingo. What is Duolingo? No, it's not. What is the deal? On top of which, this is about Courtney Adamo's book. What the hell does this have to do? I'm telling you. She is... folks, this is bad. Not only is this bad, okay, to add even more ridiculousness to this whole Godmother's debacle, allegedly, the lore, I don't know who owns this. I think this one lady owns it, maybe two people. I think there's two owners. I don't know. Don't care. However, it is the lore alleged that so they created this fancy bookstore, exclusive members only. Oh my God! You sign up for like okay, please. Anyways, I guess you keep out all the losers. I mean, it's not a bad idea, quite frankly. However, so first of all, Markle doesn't read books. She does Duolingo. That's number one. But she's out of this. She's at this bookstore morning. She's at her house. And then guess who so these two ladies allegedly create this bookstore, spend all this money. It's exclusive, the whole thing. This is the kicker. Guess who they asked to name the store? The one guy, Boded. Oh, hello, Boded. The one guy who's never read a book in his life. Sizzle balls. Boded. He is the namer of the bookstore. Boded, how's it going? Oh, yeah, Godmother. Didn't he refer... What man says Godmother? By the way, segue this. Do either of those kids have a godmother? Does anybody know? Everything else is so elusive with that. We know who the godfather of little Betty Bucks is. Tyler Medea Perry, right? Do either of these children have godmothers? Does anybody know? No. How does a grown man come up with the name godmothers? And to boot, here's the kicker. If let's hypothetically put yourself with these two ladies. Let's say you knew these two ladies and they were friends of yours, right? And they got all this money. They put this whole bookstore together, and you're like, this is unbelievable. And then they ask you to name it. I'd be like, whoa, this is your thing. You got to name this. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, whoa. No, he's like, oh, please. Yeah, absolutely. Godmothers. Oh, that's what I think is great. You know why? Because neither of all kids have godmothers. That's why. Oh, did I say something out of school? Let's get into this. First of all, I don't know what. First of all, folks, you have to watch Sharkle Markle's body language here. I've seen hummingbirds on 19 Red Bulls that are more calm. And they look like, she makes a hummingbird look like somebody in a meditation class compared to her behavior at this whole shindig. Let's get into this. I'm using this video. I don't know who edited this thing. It's kind of weird and sloppy, but this isn't me. I'm just playing this. Capiche? Here we go.
Hi, everybody. So nice to see you.
Hang on. No. Gander this. Wait. Just watch. Because the lady's just announcing shit. So just watch Sharkle. Okay? Just keep your eyes gandered on Sharkle. That's it.
Hi, everybody. So nice to see you.
She got the microphone. This is all she needs. The world could be on fire. She doesn't care. She got a microphone in her hand. By the way, there's nobody here. There's one dude here. There's another dude here. It looks like a dude. Maybe a dude here. There's a little balding going on here. It's like there's nobody here. Right? And this gauche, I mean, no offense. They spent all this money on this bookstore. It's so cliche. Like, I got a globe. There's two bulls. There's a pyramid. I mean, it's so lame. This is so lame. Okay? This is the best you could do. Please, bitch. Please.
And I love...
So just watch Sharkle, okay? Watch Sharkle.
Hi.
Okay, she moves once.
Everybody, so nice to see you.
Okay, she moves a leg.
Love that we're all
moves again. She's adjusting again, right? She's got so much of a badonkadonk. She needs to adjust so much. Okay.
Together, and we're talking about my favorite.
Licks her lips. She's getting ready. She's so excited.
Things, decorating. Although it's not.
Okay, this bitch says decorating. She laughs. What's funny about that? Anybody know?
Although it's not even going to be decorating. It's really going to be about.
No, oh, by the way, one on the nose touch, okay? Allegedly, one could say she had a little too much Coca-Cola before she came to this event.
It really is the family home. Like, this is our family bookstore, and I love that I get to talk to my friends, my new
Again, she's moving again.
New friend, and about a book that I found as I was going through it and looking just how intentional and all about family values that this book is about.
And she's like shaking her head. I'm telling you, inside her head is like, it's like hardcore techno. She's like, it's like, she's like, yeah, let's talk about this book.
And it was just, I think there's a lot that people are going to take away from that. And I just want to have a fun conversation with, because we all love what we do and building our homes.
And she's like, yeah, let's do it. And she even says yes.
Because we all love what we do and building our homes.
Yes. She goes, yes. This is great. Great. This is awesome.
So welcome.
She's got to touch her. I mean, chill out, woman. She's talking about, by the way, she's going into this whole thing about like hospitality and serving your, who would go? I would go, I'd be out of my mind. I'd be like, listen, lady, you got to calm, your energy is weird. How does she have dogs? I'm down. Everybody has got to be so weird around her. Her energy is toxic.
I'm
With an emphasis on the ick.
So glad you guys get to meet Courtney.
This bitch said a syllable. She cuts her off. Why are you there? Ain't your book.
As well. We've been friends since college, just so you know.
Nobody cares. What does that have to do with the book? Nothing. She's like, oh my God, this. Oh, jeez, Louise. We've been friends since college. She's not the girl. She's not the one that allegedly had her eyes glued shut as a joke. It was a joke. I mean, I didn't know. Please. We're just,
It's really an honor to be here and
She licks her lips.
be chatting about
Now, 2 seconds into it. By the way, you don't even need a microphone. This room is tiny as shit. Okay, please. They act like they're in some big auditorium. She's got, oh my God, let me hold your mic.
book. Oh, sorry. This makes me nervous.
She licks, and then the jaw and the thing and the whole deal. And listen to what she says.
I can hold it for you also.
I can hold it for you also. This woman had a wedding on television in front of millions of people, and this is what she's reduced to. I can hold your microphone for you. Good grief, Charlie Brown.
I've done so many of these, and this is the first time I've been nervous.
I don't know. Maybe because you're next to a person that is seems to be I don't know, electrified at the moment.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
The jaw, and she's just on the whole thing, the neck.
Oh, I love it. And I mean, I've been to your
The nose, that's 2 on the nose, and now we're adjusting again. 3rd time on the adjust.
home.
She can't sit. She's on fire.
I've now seen so many pictures of your home. It's really great because it isn't
And she's got the medicine thing here, like, oh, I'm going to make this is treasure chest. So gauche. It's so dorky.
just about
A picture sitting here of flower. It's so lame. This place sucks.
not necessarily decorating, but it's about
This is decorate. Bitch, you're talking about decorate. You have the most cliched, boring ass, every single a person that had an office from 1960 to today had this same exact look, these same exact trinkets. Don't talk to me about decorating, all right?
Are you
Look, Sharkle's like, yeah.
visually?
Yeah.
I really, I feel
Jaw.
like you're
She's like, my heart's beating out of my chest. I'm so excited.
And I remember very specifically being in the car and my daughter talking to me in the back seat and just doing this blah, 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 blah.
And look at the jaw and the neck and the whole thing. Sharkle's like, oh my God, I hate it. I hate it when kids talk. Yes, tell the story. Would you throw her out of the car? Did you throw her out of the car? That's what I would do. I would just throw her right out of the car.
Something else. So we...
Sharkle's like, oh my God, I never listen to my kids. Oh my God, I totally... Throw them out of the car. That's what I say. I say, driver, let them out. Just let them out.
And they documented all of this. I mean,
And here's the other thing. She's got these 3 voices, okay? She does the, oh my God, she does that one, right? And then she does her balls drop, like she did in medieval times in the documentary. She goes, in America, we have in medieval times, where she's like, almost like, Omid Scooby, like, more, you know what I mean? She gets like that thing.
find what you're able to create in a small space.
Look at her. She's like, oh my God. Why did I go to this? Create in a small space. Like if you're homeless, like whatever your cardboard box is, just put a little potpourri pot in it. If you live in your van, okay? If you live in your van, make your sleeping bag, customize it, sew a little something on it. And she thinks this is funny, and look at her scratching her head. She's like, what is this bitch talking about? She's like, what? Literally, she's scratching her head. She's like, and she thinks she's hysterical. It's like she's gonna get some big, rave, applause.
What are those tips and those elements that you can...
With the holidays approaching, who goes to your holiday events? You don't see family on either side of your family. Who's at your event? Now, this one, your rose and your thorn, this is the conversation that all parents have with their little ones who are allegedly 4 and 6 now. Okay.
Consider your highlights and also the things that maybe didn't feel so good. They hurt a little bit. And especially
Even this lady's like, you have no children. She's like, you've never been around children in your life. Even this lady, like, what is going on?
with young children, it's a great opener.
Okay, so let me, here's the dumbest shit, okay? Now, I don't have kids, okay? I was once a little person. It's hard to believe. However, little kids don't shut up, ever, okay? That I'm pretty much sure of. It's when they get, older, teenagers or whatever, they're a little rebellious. They don't want to talk, to their parents. She's screwing this up because she's acting like her little people don't want to talk, which would be more something like if they're teenagers or something like that, and they're more like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm good, things are good. You know what I mean? So she don't even know what she's talking about.
For, when you get to that stage where your kids just give you a yes or no answer.
Yeah, because they're afraid of you, because your energy is toxic. Just look at how she is around everything.
And you go, okay, what's your rose and thorn? And you really can start to peel back the layers and find ways to connect. I was joking.
What parent, a 4 and a 6-year-old are usually so into their parents. You know what I mean? You need to peel layers back. I'm telling you, tell me this woman, tell me that she does not have kids without telling me she does not have kids. I know this shit. I don't have kids.
Our daughter, she's 4 and she's
Again with the nose. I don't know how many times that is. I counted 3 on the other one. This is 1 on this one so far.
Very strong personality, and she's incredible. And
she's incredible. She's on her third novel.
Now she's in this moment.
She's 4. Have we seen any? I mean, what is she? What possibly isn't a 4-year-old incredible at doing?
That I say, okay, Lily, it's your turn. What's your rose and your thorn? She goes, my day was just a blast.
This lady is like, what does this have to do with my book, bitch?
What it is, your rose and your thorn.
Okay, now next one. Now, this one looks so scripted. They almost play off of each other. I think this, in my opinion, allegedly, this one is total bullshit.
Not only did we go to college together, we were in the same sorority together. We were meant to drive from LA to Chicago to go back to school one year.
Okay, now, that is the story. Okay? That is the story. What's the point of telling you that story? To tell you that they had to drive because they couldn't fly. That's the story. Okay, here we go. Now watch how this unfolds.
No, we were meant to fly.
She goes, no, we were meant to fly.
Yes, we were meant to fly.
Yes. Bitch, how would you not know that's the story?
Fly. Yes.
But no, here's why we didn't. Because 9/11 happened.
Okay, my point is this. She wants to tell this story, just like she's part of the riots and everything's with COVID, the whole thing. It's always got to be some catastrophe, right? The whole point of the story is because she wants to drop that another catastrophe happened when something that they had to do was going on. So the whole reason would be that they couldn't have flown. That's the whole reason for the story, and yet she acts surprised that it's about she couldn't fly.
On that same day. And so the two of us...
So is everybody supposed to be just like, I don't know, in blown away by this?
Ended up driving 30 hours over 3 days, 10 hours a day from Los Angeles to Chicago together at one of the most fragile, tender times in this country.
Everything's about something, by the way, this bitch can't tell you a thing that's happened in the last 7 years. Not one. Everything has to go back to college, high school, whatever. It has to be because oh my gosh, they drove in a car during one of the most fragile, tender times in this country together. Who cares? What's your point? If she was like, oh my God, we were on a plane and we were like flying, you know what I mean? Okay, maybe you have a bit of a story. The fact that it happened and you guys drove, who gives shit? But my point is this, it has to be because of the not flying. So she has to tell this because of not driving.
Not only did we go to college together, we were in the same sorority together.
We might have, I mean, we might have had too much to drink one night, and things happen, and I'm just gonna let that whatever, just let that simmer.
We were meant to drive from LA to Chicago to go back to school one year.
No, we were meant to fly.
Yes, we were meant to fly.
I mean, folks, and she's like, no, we're meant to fly. She's like, oh my God, yes. Like, how?
Fly. Yes.
But no, here's why we didn't.
Okay, so here's the point. She starts telling the story, and she has to interrupt her. Said, no, we're going to fly. And then the point of the story is, this is why we didn't fly. So why wouldn't Dum Dum here start it off with, we were supposed to fly to go back to college together, but we couldn't. We had to drive because. How would you miss that part of the story that you're telling yourself? This makes no sense.
Because 9/11 happened on that same day.
By the way, every celebrity cannot tell you one thing without throwing in something that paints them as a victim. Every single one of them has to tell you something that happened. It's as cuckoo gets. Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.
What? You think so?
States of America.
What?
My shit, so if you don't mind, I would like to be alone so I can deal with my shit.
I understand.
No shit.
Shit?
Shit.